That's very interesting. Tell me about what you learned in Sri Lanka.
Two things. The mixture of religion and nationalism is criminal. So remember I told you, like, I was born to a Muslim family, grew up in a Catholic school, soldier is Jewish, or they identify themselves in that way. So I was like, I'll go to Sri Lanka, a Buddhist country, universal love, kindness, service, and all those like beautiful reputations of a Buddhist way of life. Only to realize that Buddhism is not innocent. Because Buddhist monks, people wearing Buddhist monks' clothes, are in the parliament calling for a genocide and discrimination against others. So slowly I started realizing that any religion can be abused to justify criminal behavior. So I had to study those books. And I recognize the difference between human behavior and sacred scripts. Then I went to the US. And in the US, it was even worse. The first lesson was that it took me 16 hours from door to airport. It's a 70 kilometers stretch between my family's house in Bethlehem and the airport in Jordan. It took me 16 hours. It took me 12 hours to get from Amman to New York. That's the first lesson. It's like nothing makes any sense. You know, there's a big difference between the US you see on TV that is promoted everywhere on the planet and the US. I met people from different parts. And like the one thing in common is lack of knowledge. Like Palestine is very present in American media. But the kind of information people are exposed to, like, kind of like would make me hate myself if it was not myself.
Right.
That helped me understand like the trauma and silence of Palestinians in the United States of America, because if you open your mouth, you will be punished.
Right.
Just recently, like 3 Palestinians were shot for. They are in hospital. One of them might not be able to walk ever again. You know, but those are acts of terror that are physical. You see them. Invisible terror is even more profound. So I would try to explain to whoever asks me where I'm from. It's like, yeah, I was born in this and that. And with my basic English at the time, I would try my best to explain. But still, people won't get it because the information I'm providing conflicts with their belief. So in the US, I realized, like, if I want to help people understand Palestine, the only place is Palestine.